That combo is disgustingly strong, and I think it also really provides even more access for Dokdam into the backline with the plasma stacks. That top lane matchup though, I can't wait to see, because we have seen the top lane Rek'Sai come back a little bit. It's a big win here early on for Hanwha Life. And it's again, the preparation is, oh no.
Peanut hiding on Bush, and Viper already on top of him with the Valkyrie. First blood given over to Viper. As Zombie Scion's getting in there. Viper probably gonna have to go for a barrier here, but no. Not scared, not as scared as I am, and he holds on to it.
Skirmish.
Yeah, absolutely. As Hanwha Life Esports, they have not taken a first dragon, as was highlighted by our pre-show. They're going to get their first one here. KT Rolster were actually first in playoffs amongst all their games. They had something like a 66% rate of getting this first Drake. This time it will go over to Hanwha Life Esports, and it's a mountain, so not half bad. Not the best first Drake you can get, but still going to be an early objective, as now Delight trying to bully Cuz here just a little bit. Viper is coming down. Gets knocked up, but that's the grand entrance down. A dodge on the wind becomes lightning, and now Viper is totally safe and has the whole team behind him. Everything utilized to try to take down the Corki, who's totally safe, and that's going to be 2 kills going over to Hanwha Life Esports.
And that is 3 kills. 1 feat already picked up here.
It was good. I mean, they still got second place, but at the same time, it wasn't this good. I'll tell you that. So KT running into a brick wall at first here in the beginning of game 1. It is totally run by the side of HLE. They got the first objective. They got the first 3 kills, the feats of warfare. Now they're going to get a second objective as well.
Fighting back a little bit there. Getting the kill would have been nice, but just getting the sums is still a big deal, as, oh, he is sticking around with his refillable.
Yeah, they want to go for the play, as Dokdam is kind of in no man's land here, getting engaged on. And he can only run towards trying to get the kill, though. One last auto. He will at least be able to do that, but it's still a kill being given over to Viper as well. He had to flash, and then they even pull out the Rek'Sai, not even really spending that many Fearless draft bucks here early on in the series, as Cuz trying to wait around. Nice dodge to the right from Zeus, but actually gets interrupted, goes into the ult, and now tries to flash away, and is not able to tunnel just yet, and is being bullied. Finally is going to get over the wall, and is making this quite difficult, as he is very fast. Here comes the wall, and eventually Zeus will go down. They get the kill over to BDD, but Zeka gets some free time with the mid-turret.
There will be a dragon given over for this, so double dragon does come through here for Hanwha Life, which is nice, but still KT fighting back and keeping the goldie within touching distance.
Yeah. That is Rakan, so he's totally fine. We got a Cloud Soul on the way.
Ooh.
And certainly going to be pretty nice. All that movement speed, as Cuz is going on in, and Peanut is going to be cut down. Finally gets punished.
Right now he's still going to be doing a lot, but he will kind of peter out as the game continues. So Dokdam and BDD need to be very deliberate about where they are. If they get focused down, they could be in big trouble, and Hanwha Life is looking for the angle.
Yeah, Talia combo is down, and there's Delight, gets right in onto BDD. The follow-up from Peanut is beautiful. And now Cuz in a lot of trouble. Nowhere for him to go. Even Zeus joins in here with his own TP. And unfortunately, for Perfect, he also TP'd and did nothing.
If you can get the rocks, maybe it can keep you a little bit safe against the Jarvan, but if you don't have flash and he ults on you, you will die. There's just no way to survive that, but all credit goes to Delight.
Only peeking his way in, but KT not committing to the fight just yet, as we have the Battle Rift Herald drop down just in case. Zeus is going to pick this one up. They boop Cuz away, and here comes the knockup onto the enemy jungler. It does miss, but still going to be the Drake going their way, as Ingo's Dokdam on a Peanut, but now he's in the pit and in a very vulnerable spot, as immediately they just turn onto him. Dokdam is down, and that is all your damage gone. As Perfect is alone, has to flash away. Zeus tanky enough.
When the engage came in, really big deal there is because they spotted Peter early. They had full awareness, like Hanwha really doing their homework. So they spotted Peter on the flank. The Perfect was marked very early on, because the KT comp thrives when you can create chaos, when you can segment members off, then use the mobility of your Kai'Sa.
If Dokdam doesn't ult in, he's a 2-item Kai'Sa who's sitting in the back, short range, and getting zoned away by all of those threats on HLE. And now we're looking at 3,500 gold, the lead here. 3 breaks as there is the engage directly on the Zeka. Nowhere for him to go. Up against 3 as they had the damage with Duckdom and BDD there. And KT looking at the Zotacon now.
And KT's done it a bunch of times with Peter on Nico, now with him on Rakan. He sets up the play to take down Zeka. And this might just be the other... Yeah, look, they're not contesting. Despite investing the teleport, I think just want to hold on to the turret. And KT... strike again in the moment of weakness. Or the Corki, I think these remain really big threats as the game continues. As attempted engage.
Oh, they're going to find Duckdom in a huge way. He just goes down. He was like 10 seconds away from Flash. And that's just free. Down goes the Kaisa. The Xinjiao follows Cuz trying to go in and save him late. Doesn't do anything, just dies. And that is a free Cloud Soul over to Hanwha Life Esports.
Don't even get a Constellation Rek'Sai. Does KT, as Duckdom dying there. We had some defense for the previous ult into the pit. I got nothing here, Veldes. Especially with your flash not up, that doesn't have a dash. It's just fodder for Jarvanel. Obviously, Cuz can dash if there's a target. Was no target, so just has to use a summoner there. And that's going to buy a lot of space here for Hanwha to just take this turret.
Yeah. I think Duckdom learned from the last time. Peter also has to flash, so all that pick potential we saw from the Rakan is just gone.
The flash for Xinjiao being gone is rough, but it's not the end of the world. No. I kind of want to see just how fast he can Beyblade around.
Yeah. We already saw Kiana ult the middle.
If we had Mbessa versus Rek'Sai, we could have an actual Beyblade matchup where it's like, so you have the Jarvan Dome, and then they just spin around.
It's from this Aurora who's on 3 items. Is just way too much for them to handle.
They're just going to give it.
Yeah.
There's just no way in.
Because it's too low. We don't have the quickness or... Well, Peter just got his flashback, but yeah, it's just... You're not going to win that fight ever, so why even take it? Just give it away. Oh! And he got into the Cloud Rift circle. He's even faster.
That's Cloud Rift value.
That's Cloud Rift baby. Because isolated has to go into his Crescent Guard already. They're trying to turn onto an Alistar who's got his ult. They isolate Viper, who does not have his flash and doesn't seem to have Valkyrie, but he's still doing so much damage. They don't have the follow-up. And Duckdom is just in no man's land. Can't do anything by himself. Viper gonna Valkyrie in. Calculated as they do get the kill on a BDD here. And at least Duckdom was able to get out alive, but it should be Elder, you would imagine, for HLE.
Might just look for
or
the
maybe
end.
They just end.
Yeah, if they can keep the cancel on perfect, if he doesn't back, I think they can just base or just end. Go to the base as they do. And that might just be it for game 1.
Game 1 just like this. Mostly domination the whole way, by the way, of Hanwha Life Esports. Except a couple of big picks from Peter, who kind of looked like he was the only guy doing anything, to be honest, here for the side of KT. As, you gotta send it. You gotta try, but maybe trying to make some room here for Duckdom.
It's almost oh god.
Yeah, that Aurora has 8 kills, and the Nexus does not have any health. 0. 1-0 going the way of HLE here.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.